Hey, this right here is Anthony's E36 M3 Dinan. 5-speed manual in a Storo blue. I mean, look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. This is a beautiful car right here. We're going to take it for a little test drive today. We're going to talk about whether it's a good daily driver, whether it's kind of a better weekend car, or maybe even a future track build. And we're also going to talk about whether this is a good first car, whether it's a good car to buy your kid, whether it's safe. We're going to talk about how it drives. We're going to talk about how it feels, how it handles. And yeah, pretty much kind of just yap about this car. You guys have seen it a few times. Well, oh no, there's a car coming. We did the headlights, as well as we fixed the supercharger, and we did emblems and grills. Chrysler 300, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Anthony's E36 M3. All right, we are behind the wheel of Anthony's E36 M3. First impressions, super easy to shift. I don't like your pedals. First impressions, feels really good. I don't like the steering wheel, but that's okay because Anthony's getting an M-Tech one.
It's coming from Lithuania.
From Lithuania.
It's a Euro spec wheel that's been remanufactured.
So that'll be pretty cool. So the market value for this car is about 15 grand, depending on...
For a non-Dinan.
For a non-Dinan, right? Some are selling for a little more than that. Some are selling for less. And for a Dinan, it's around the same right now, but that's just because not a lot of people know what Dinan is. So there's not a high demand for these cars. Versus the E36, in general, does have just a high demand. People just hear Dinan and kind of don't know what it is. So it's sitting around 15 to 20K. Most likely the value will go up over time, just because it's a highly desired car and it's the successor to the E30, which has also gone up in value. So right now is a really good time to buy them if you have 15 to 20K that you're looking to invest. I could see myself dailying this car. It's pretty comfortable. The seats are nice.
Yeah,
we should be in second gear here.
Yeah, you gotta give it more beans.
Now, as for a first car for your kid, questionable, right? This car specifically has a lot more horsepower than the typical M3. It's what, 100 more? 100
more horsepower, yeah. It's running 6.5 PSI on the stock Dinan tune.
We can boost that a little bit. As a first car, I'd say probably not, right? It's stick shift. Kids kind of don't really know about stick shift. They don't know how to drive them nowadays, which is really unfortunate. But it's a good second car, or a good entry, maybe second entry level car into BMWs. I have driven one of these before, not a Dinan, but a normal one, and I know for sure they handle amazingly, and that you can definitely push this car past its limits and still be in control. But we're on all seasons, and just not a great day for pushing it. And also, it's not my car, so I'm not going to push it too hard. Overall, pretty comfortable car. I like the seats a lot, actually, Anthony.
They cup you good for stock seats.
Good for stock seats.
It has the side support.
Yeah. It's not a full bucket seat. We'll get a GoPro soon. We're going to get a GoPro soon so that we can record the front when we're doing stuff like this. It's
in progress.
In progress. I mean, 5-speed manual, you can't go wrong with a manual transmission. It feels pretty good. I like the clutch on this car. It's got a weird grab point, but I mean, most of these older cars do.
Cool.
Should we try drifting? I hit this hill. This is where I crashed.
Into the bush?
Right there. See that thing?
How?
Jesus Christ. Why are you on the road? Kathleen Kitty Monahan Bridge. No idea. Okay, so what are your plans for this car?
Interior?
Interior-wise, I know you're getting the seats reupholstered, but you're not putting them back in, right? You're going to put a bucket seat here?
I might, yeah, either reupholster them to OEM condition.
Cool. Okay. All right. So, first impressions were this this car is pretty sick, right? It's a nice looking car. Beautiful. Again, Astoro blue is the color if you're curious. Now driving it was pretty cool. It's not every day you get to drive a pretty rare car like this. I liked it a lot. It's a very nice car. It's very fun to drive. It's very comfortable. It would be a great daily, in my opinion. You just drive your damn car? Jeez. Now, for a first car, I don't know if I would consider this a great first car. This one specifically. An E36 is a great first car. Go for a 325. Don't go for an M3. They're more expensive. They're a lot rarer. If you want to get a first car and it be a BMW E36, just get a 325i. Now, when it comes to value, I think this is a great investment car. I think most M3s will always be great investment cars, except the F80s, but that's because it's an F80 and it's a 4-door. Why is it a 4-door? Most M3s are pretty good investment cars. I mean, the E46 M3 is going for what, 50K right now? That guy waved. That lady was mad. That dude was like, what the f? When it comes to handling, this car's great. I had a great time driving it. It was super easy to control. That dude was on his phone. That lady gave me the dirtiest look I've ever gotten. That's crazy. Now, not this one specifically because it's rare, but if you're gonna buy an M3, buy one. It's a great car to track. It's a great car to daily drive. It doesn't get terrible gas mileage, right? This is a pretty fun car if you wanna buy it as a daily driver. Don't buy a Chevy Bolt. It gets looks, but not too many. It's pretty flashy, but not that great. People who know what it is are gonna be looking at it, right? People who don't know what it is, oh, that's a nice color. That's a pretty car. You're not gonna get a ton of attention in this car. If that's what you're seeking, go buy a Ferrari, okay? It's a good car to buy. It's a good investment car. It's a good daily driver car. It looks good. You're gonna get all the ladies if you drive this car. Awesome. But yeah, this is Anthony's E36 M3 Dinan, and that's it.